shit, guys! Fire our shit!
Well, howdy folks, and welcome back to your home port. Today I'm going to be looking over the German light cruiser Konigsberg. Now just so you know, all the ships I review have all possible armory upgrades done before the review and are packing supplies and equipment. And of course, just to be fair, all the ships I compare them to have these advantages set up as well. On Konigsberg, I have improved crew rations, refined diesel, and a preventative maintenance pack loaded up for supplies, and the aiming system modification 1, damage control system modification 1, and propulsion modification 2 loaded for equipment. Now the Konigsberg real life completed and was accepted into the German Navy in 1929, sunk in Bergen, Norway in 1940, raised in 1943, and finally sunk for good in September of 1944. Here in World of Warships BLITZ, though, all our old friends live again, and Konigsberg is classed as a light cruiser in the German tech tree at Tier 5. Konigsberg is a fairly fast ship, 33.84 knot top speed, and just as importantly, she gets up to that top speed pretty quick, at just, about 14 seconds or so. The rudder takes just 6.9 seconds to turn from full starboard to full port, helping ensure you can reach the maximum turning rate of 7.2 degrees per second as quickly as possible, bringing you around 180 degrees in slightly more than 28 seconds. Pretty maneuverable. Gunfire is Konigsberg's strength, with 9 150mm guns that have a competitive range of 10.18 kilometers and will fire every 8.2 seconds. With HE ammo, that will do a theoretical maximum 392 hit points of damage per shell. There's a theoretical damage per minute of 25,814 hit points. AP ammo is somewhat better, doing 605 points of maximum damage per shell for a much stronger 39,841 damage per minute. Strongest in the tier, in fact. Now these numbers you gotta keep in mind are all 9 guns hitting for full damage, blazing away for a full minute. That's never gonna happen, otherwise you could toast a ship out in less than a minute. That had at least that many hit points, but this is the theoretical damage per minute. Still shows strong gunnery. Konigsberg has a strong torpedo armament with 2 triple tube launchers on each side of the ship, able to fire every 40 seconds. While their torpedoes are neither the fastest nor have the longest range, they do a good amount of damage at 3,024 hit points, but they have only an 11% chance to cause flooding upon impact. Anti-aircraft armament? Mediocre at best in my opinion. Aircraft carriers do not fear for their planes when they send them after you. I don't mean that they're crap, but there are better at Tier 5, and in my experience I have not racked up a whole lot of airplane kills with Konigsberg. Good thing she has decent surface detection range of just 7.68 kilometers. So how do I play this ship? Well, as with the Phoenix, at Tier 4 that I reviewed recently, I tend to skirt the battle and pour in supporting fire and torpedoes if there is opportunity. This is the safest and most likely method to succeed for this ship, I think. It's a light cruiser after all, so it's not really up to intense brawling. You can take on destroyers, although you may feel like your HE ammo is taking a long time to take one out, and you'd be right, as it is a little light on damage, but still very workable. Don't get in too close to destroyers, as you need some room to get your torpedo beats in gear should they try and take you out with them. Against other cruisers, I just keep pouring on the armor-piercing ammo and, try to get position for better shots at their citadels. Konigsberg is a decent ship, and I'm sure you can do well there if you keep these tips in mind. Well folks, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you really enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. As well, be sure to visit my social media pages, both on Facebook and Twitter. This is where I post info that, not belonging in a video, it's worth taking a look at. Now, a lot of you have been very generous with donations, becoming patrons, or donating during the live streams, or sending in your replays so I can commentate and put them up for others to enjoy. But it's also very helpful just watching the vids, liking and subscribing, so I just wanted to make sure that those of you who support in that manner know that I really appreciate what you're doing as well. Thank you. Links to all things in the video description. Alright folks, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you next time.